I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the recount that's being urged by the Green Party, and I think it's fantastic. I think it should be done, and here's why. Every time that there's an election held, there are a certain number of people whose votes seem to count more than others. And I say that first and foremost when you think about the idea of universal suffrage. Everybody can vote, right? Well, not really. I mean, it used to be universal suffrage meant every person who owned property. Well, that's been changed, so now everybody can vote. Well, everybody except certain colors or sexes or genders. You know, there have been restrictions on who can vote over the years, and a lot of people like to think that right now we have universal suffrage, everybody can vote. Well, that's not entirely true. People who have been convicted of certain crimes are not allowed to vote. Children are not allowed to vote. And you think to yourself, well, why should children be allowed to vote? They don't know what they're doing. Have you paid attention to the average voter lately? I mean, seriously. Isn't it like we're having a bunch of children deciding these issues? And the fact that it was really close in a number of states, and the fact that there have been allegations of maybe some shenanigans, I say absolutely recount. Count it as many times that you'd like to until you get the results you want. I'm good with that. There's more to talk about the nature of voting entirely and whether or not it's proper or right for me to make a decision for you or for you to make a decision for me. I guess the way I'd like to describe it is like this. You see, I have a large family. Most people know that. I've got 7 kids, and we wanted every last one of them. In fact, we still do. We like them. We like our kids. But we don't give the kids everything they want. Why? Well, because there are certain things that they need that, as their parents, we need to provide for them, like, good education, good food, adequate shelter. If I left it up to them, they would have ice cream for dinner all the time. Now, as they mature, hopefully they will learn to eat well. Hopefully I'll be modeling that for them. But to take it to a vote, well, it would be disingenuous of me. Here's what I mean by that. If I offer them, do you want ice cream? Of course they're going to say yes. If I offer them, do you want chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? Well, now the decision is already made. They're getting ice cream. You see? Now, the fact that out of the 7 of them, that all 7 are going to agree on one flavor, not likely. So what's going to happen? Somebody's going to be disappointed, right? Even if the majority gets what they want, the other 3 don't. And this is something that people fail to really comprehend. Think about this. Do you like chocolate ice cream? Do you like vanilla ice cream? What if you like strawberry ice cream? What if you don't like ice cream at all? If we have a vote and the majority says chocolate, then everybody gets chocolate ice cream, whether they like it or not. And for those of us who like chocolate ice cream, hey, it works out great as long as you're in the majority. We should be thinking about how to protect the people like the Green Party who do not want Donald Trump as their president. How can we give them an opportunity to actually not be ruled by Trump? Just a question, something to think about, and that's where I'll leave it for today. I am Steve Floyd. You'll find me online at radiofreespeech.com, and if you have any suggestion for any future podcasts, I'd love to hear it. Steve at radiofreespeech.com. Once again, that's Steve at radiofreespeech.com.